Alright, hello guys, and yeah, I'm Scopii.
I am SOM1LSE, and I'll let you make up your own mind on how to pronounce it.
Well, yeah, this is Dishonored 2, any percent cover. We are ready to go actually. I'm just gonna count down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Alright.
I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
This is the first mission. We don't really have any abilities in the first mission. So
yeah, Dishonored games have a tendency to start out with a mission where you can't really do anything.
Working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
And right now we see the first trick. So we are basically throwing a bottle at the start. So he cancels our animation here. That saves a couple seconds.
If he hadn't done that, he would have to watch a long cutscene of picking up the ring.
Yeah, and now that we have the ring...
Oh, you missed the door jump. That's the hardest trick in the game. you got it on the second try though, so it's fine.
And another cutscene skip. Just a small one. We just throw a bottle.
And it lands on your head, and that skips the cutscene. Also, it's picking up a gun. You might think you want to use that gun to shoot it, but it has another purpose.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding.
That will come up shortly, if not already, because of stream delay.
Yeah,
I don't know that ship, but maybe the...
Okay, that didn't work. I'm gonna show you the first leap. Leaps are really important in the run. Okay. I'm just gonna try it a couple times, and otherwise...
Basically, when you're climbing up a ledge, and you, when you're climbing up a ledge, you can cancel that climb by taking out a weapon or something. And if you're also jumping while you take it out on the same frame, it just shoots you forward. And if you could then grab onto a ledge while falling, it will just cancel all fall damage, and he's trying to get that here.
Yeah.
There's a setup, but it varies from PC, and it looked like he didn't get it, so he'll just do a different trick.
That's
where
fine.
he can basically do a jump in mid-air.
Yeah. It's just a backup threat.
That lets him get around. Fun fact, this was probably one of the first tricks found in the game. And the guy who found it just spent days just trying to find this trick.
Okay, this is weird.
Named after him, it's called the Jaco. It's called the Jaco jump. And the leap is called the Jaco skip, because it skips the skip.
Yeah, epic leaps of death.
It's also called that.
Ah, now. Okay. That's nice. I'm not gonna be up here. Way too many risks of dying another time.
Yeah, that's true. It's possible to just jump across the beach and you will retain the momentum, but you also take fall damage.
Yeah.
And that can kill you if you're not a little bit careful.
Yeah. That first leap is kinda hard. But
yeah, it's hard, and also there isn't
a consistent setup.
Also, its setup kind of depends on frame rate. So if you're not getting exactly 120 FPS, you have to look somewhere else, and it can be really annoying.
Something's not right.
Yeah.
But it seems familiar somehow.
So now we're...
Where are you? You might
now we're on the ship.
Yeah, on the ship.
Just normal old ship. Oh wait, there's a void.
I felt this so long
ago. This is the outsider from the first game. Now we get our...
Yeah, but he sounds subtly different.
Yeah, he sounds different actually. He has...
I wonder why.
That's a good question.
I never thought I'd be here again.
I wonder if they got another voice actor to voice him.
So... This section is a bit different, because you have infinite mana.
Yeah, every other bit of the game you have to pay attention to the blue bar that's on the top left corner of the screen. But in this particular section, you just have infinite mana and can blink as much as you want. But in other bits of the game, you have to actually pay attention to it and pick up potions in order to be able to do more blinks. And we're playing, or he is playing an easy difficulty in order to get more blinks. Other than that, the only real difference is the damage you take.
Yeah.
And it just makes for a much more interesting run to play on easy difficulty.
Also, you just saw me getting 2 runes in the void part, and now I'm just skilling an ability that basically allows me to run a bit faster and gives me double jump.
No, this one is just double jump. Running faster is later.
Oh, I didn't know that
To the
actually.
shore when you're ready.
I thought it's just...
I'm pretty sure this one just gives you double jump, but if I remember correctly, it also makes you take less falling damage. Not that anyone knows that, because it doesn't matter.
Ready.
Oh
The
wow.
old city must have changed.
But it might just be in Dishonored 1 where it does
One more
that thing.
time, old friend.
But I think it also does it in this game.
Yeah, I remember that it's different in Dishonored 1 than in Dishonored 2, but yeah.
I haven't played this game in a while, and I haven't speedrun it for even longer.
Yeah. So
I
now...
used to hold the world record for Emily.
Oh
which
wait,
is another
really?
category, but that's like a while ago.
I remember actually, but it was like a couple of months when the game was released.
It was like shortly after the game was released. I used to run it
Oh
quite
no,
heavily.
I had such a nice weekend.
Also, he picks up another rune here, and he'll be picking up yet another rune in the next mission that he can use to get agility 2, which will make him run faster.
Yeah,
Which is obviously useful for speedrun.
it's basically the second version of the ability we just...
Yeah,
Got
the double jump is called agility 1. Agility 2 is the upgrade to that, which lets you run faster.
Yeah.
And
Also-
I'm not even sure it's actually called Agility 2 in this game, but in Dishonored 1 it's just called this Agility 2, so that's what everyone calls it in this game.
I don't even know.
Also, we picked up a gun and so far haven't shot anyone with it. That will be changing for this mission.
So you saw me just canceling a normal animation
Make sure she's.
with that weapon trick.
That's it. Where do you think you're going? What the?
Yeah, you don't have to launch yourself forwards. You can also just cancel that animation.
Yeah, exactly.
This
Saves
is twisted.
just a bit, but it takes up.
It's a bit of
over-
time, but it adds up.
Exactly.
And that's the other rune that you picked up there earlier. But that lets you get agility 2.
Goodbye, Hypatia. The monster had to die.
And he talks to Hypatia,
That's the watchtower.
that's the doctor. And that's in order to get some information that he has to get for the next mission.
So you
And then
just
you
saw
can also
me.
immediately afterwards.
Yeah, you just saw me destroying the turret because Megan
Yes.
comes in
Let's head out for the
when
dreadful
I
whale.
destroy the turret. So I try to destroy the turret as fast as possible. Yeah. Now up to
I
the
need-
4th mission, where we have to do kind of the same thing like in Dishonored 1.
We have to kill a person and we have to kidnap Sokolov.
It's time to go get
Exactly.
That's basically what all of the except this time we're not kidnapping him, this time we're saving him.
ready.
Yeah.
Go.
Because
Alright,
he doesn't have to
let's
be
get
coerced
away.
to be on our side in this game. He is already on our side. Also, you
Also-
might notice there's actually a spelling mistake, which they still haven't patched. I'm kind of disappointed about that. But this is obviously supposed to be called the Lockwork Mansion. You might notice that during loading screens. It says Clockwork, but that's not intended. That's a spelling mistake.
Yeah.
This game is all about locks. It's a really subtle story.
Sokolov has so many memes, it's insane.
If we were playing as Emily, does Corvo say it too in the first mission?
Oh,
After getting
yes,
a ring,
yes.
we open a door. We open a door, and then he says, "Anton
Sokolov
Sokolov is
makes
locked."
this noise, yeah.
And later on, we will in fact be opening a lock made by Jindosh. So the sort of, I guess, meme is that Jindosh kidnapped Sokolov in order to learn his lockmaking skills. He didn't pick up on the very important thing for making locks. Don't leave the key directly next to the lock.
Oh wait, I didn't quick save. Okay. Well.
Oh yeah, there are electrified rails, and if you jump on the rails on the first frame as you land, if you jump on them on the same frame that you land on them, you don't take any damage.
I'm just gonna use the other one. But yeah, kind of sad that I couldn't quick save there. Probably because the guard just spotted me way too quickly. But yeah, that's also pretty okay.
Yeah. If the guards notice you there, you can't quick save. That's kind of an annoying thing about these games. You cannot quick save if you've been spotted by guards.
That's why one mission is really hard because you just can't quick save. You have no options, basically.
It's the mission after this one, right?
Pretty hard.
Called Conservatory. It's basically throughout the entire mission, enemies are aware of you and you cannot quick save at any point. So if you die, you have to reload a save at the very start of the mission.
Yeah, I just wait for the quick save here.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Also, there was a potion that he picked up after going on the cart.
Yeah, I had no potions left.
The potion that he got there while waiting for the cart to arrive. That's actually one of the few tricks that I found that are still being used in the run.
Oh wow.
That's like, I think I found it. I'm not even sure that I found it, but I think I found it.
So now we are inside the mansion. A really nice mission casually.
It's one of the really good missions. Every room has like 2 configurations that you can switch between. It's a really cool mission.
Also,
casually, and even in a speedrun.
Destroying a whale tank with a incendiary bolt. That's because we can't really pass behind that light barrier.
There's a barrier which will basically electrocute us if we walk through it. So we basically shoot the power source. And that's Jindosh. He's dead. Oh, and another thing actually that's worth noting, sometimes you'll see him blocking while he's falling. The reason he does that is because it prevents a falling animation.
Yeah, okay. Also, I use the sleep dart here at Sokolov, because if I sleep dart him,
we don't have to watch the cutscene of talking to him before he wakes up.
This is really bad. Well, I guess if so many things are going wrong, just right here, the end will be really, yeah. The end will be not fine, I'm sure. I mean, I have more problems with the first game anyways. I mean, the first part of the game, so that's pretty okay for me. But yeah, we just simply skip a cutscene by using the sleep dart there.
Actually, it does. Also on, I think it's only earlier versions of the game. But if for some reason on earlier versions of the game, if you reload a save in this mission, shooting Sokolov will restart the mission. It will fail the mission and you have to restart.
Yeah. Makes
also,
no
there's
sense.
a chance that something actually hits Sokolov here. and that will make him T-pose, and you have to take the card back.
Yeah, I hope not.
It's just a great thing to have
but...
in a meme. It's just a great meme to have in a run. It's really dumb. But it's one of those just weird things that can happen.
Like that. Better.
You might have seen there's an object that like jumps around after you exit the card, and that can hit Sokolov, and then you'll have to take the card back and forth in order to stop it.
Alright, now another white part where our...
Yeah, this next mission is the one which basically you cannot save during at all. But there's a wonderful, unskippable cutscene before the mission.
Well, it's not really a cutscene. It's
like, it's more like a slideshow. It's not really helping matters.
Yeah, just law stuff.
Basically, it's Delilah giving us a presentation on why her childhood was very, very sad.
Exactly.
And how Emily's mother, Emily being the much better protagonist of this game, how her mother was kind of mean to her and accused her of breaking something, but it was really her that broke it. Yeah, we don't care. Also, it's possible to jump slightly before the bridges appear in this level, and that's like a slight time save.
Yeah, but I'm really not comfortable with it, so I'm just gonna go for the save.
That's also one of the few things found by me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and I was really annoyed when people didn't actually do it.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
You did the first one.
I did the first one, yeah, kind of.
That's also the one that's like most reasonable to do. The second one is really, really annoying to do.
Yeah.
And also walking that path blind because it's there before you can actually see it. That's really difficult, and you'll typically just walk into a wall, and yeah, it sucks.
Yeah. Also, I'm really sorry, but the game, I would rather run this game on really low quality settings than having to play this with low FPS, because leaps are kind of frame dependent, and
yeah.
Also, what you just saw here,
well, it's a tradition.
The skiff.
I don't
want
to
bring
just
the
clip
dreadful
through the
whale any
boats.
closer than we have
It's not
to.
possible in the
There is
earlier
a
missions,
small
I think.
dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory.
Yeah, no. Also,
That's
that
as
is,
far
I
as I can
think, a
take you.
Corvo exclusive
Ready to
trick,
go?
right?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's a Corvo exclusive trick. Emily is capable of clipping downwards, and she can also use her ability Far Reach to basically start bunny hopping at any point, whereas Corvo needs a ledge. Emily can use either.
Yeah.
And Corvo's blink is sort of more just intuitive to use, because he just blinks a certain distance, whereas Emily grabs onto something and pulls herself towards it, which can have all kinds of weird effects.
Let's see.
Also, don't forget to make a quick save at the start of this mission, because...
No. I'm going full balls.
You aren't going in.
Alright.
I'm confident.
Alright, but this is actually my favorite mission in the game. Just because
it's so hard, or what?
but just jumping around, bunny hopping, it's really fun, and it's awful when it goes wrong, but when it goes right, it just feels so good to play. Also, the target in this mission, oh yeah, I'm not sure we've mentioned this, but the entire point of this game is you've been accused of killing people. So in order to prove that you haven't killed people, you go around and kill people. That's basically what the story of all Dishonored games are. These are all the main ones.
It's really...
But yeah, the target in this mission has to notice you before you actually shoot her. If you shoot her while she's unaware of you, she won't die from it.
Okay, I thought for a second that I didn't like do the audiograph.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. You have to actually listen to the audiograph.
Yes, let's go. Take me back
There's a
to the
machine that
dreadful
plays
whale.
an audio recording, and you have to listen to that in order to progress. But it's not always obvious if you do it.
Yeah. Also, the Metro 72 in the chat just mentioned it. You can run this game with a macro instead of a scroll wheel mouse because b-hops in this game are really important. So we want to give an opportunity for everyone, even with the people, for the people without a free scroll mouse to b-hop consistently, and that's why we allowed a macro that basically spams jump inputs. And I'm using the macro.
It just spans jump down or like scroll down inputs, which you can then map to jump, and it'll work.
Yeah.
Also, this next mission is a really cool mission. It's the Dust District. It has 2 warring factions. You can pick either side, and they can help you to enter the next area, which is also kind of cool, but it kind of sucks from a speedrunning perspective.
But you won't
see any part of this mission.
Yeah,
because you can also basically what the faction leaders can help you with is solving a puzzle to open the door. But you could also just solve a puzzle on your own, and that's what we're going to do in this mission.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to do the riddle now.
Yeah.
I've been doing it.
Focus. Makala War Metal Continent. Winslow Bird Pendant. Finch Woman. Winslow Bird Pendant. Finch. Wait, what did I say? Finch? Finch War Metal. Wait, it makes no sense. Conti Diamond. Macaulay War Medal. Wait. Oh, the ring! I messed up. Ring.
It's Finch Ring, right?
It's Finch Ring. Then this War Medal. Come on.
It's Conti Diamond. Pretty sure it's Conti Diamond.
Come on.
McCullen, Winslow, McCullough's War Medal.
Conti Diamond. McCullough.
Conti Diamond.
War Medal. Conti Diamond. Winslow Bird Pendant. Finch Ring. Winslow Bird Pendant. Finch Ring. Ah, yeah, okay. Lost a bit of time there.
Got it. Now to find
the names and items they are associated with are all on the same spot. But it's so you basically have to remember where they are in the text, but it's really easy to get messed up.
Yeah, it's actually pretty bad because I just made one mistake and then I tried to solve everything else, but I didn't swap that one mistake. That was
yeah.
So,
if that happens, you lose a bunch of time. But this is what I was talking about with not leaving the key next to the lock. That's the one mistake of lock making. Also, fun fact about that door: it has fewer solutions, like fewer possible solutions than any other safe in the game. Regular safes in the game have 1,000 different possibilities.
Yeah.
Whereas that door only has 120. So while it's supposed to be this really difficult to crack lock, no one has ever done it before. It's actually easier than just a regular safe.
I mean, if you understand the pattern, then yeah.
Even if you don't, there's only 120 different possibilities.
Well, yeah.
it's so weird. Also, this is cutscenes version 2.0.
Yeah, it's just
this mission has so many cutscenes in it. Like, this is the first one,
and then there's a second one. You can
Yeah.
ask questions now, by the way.
Yeah, you can ask questions during these cutscenes.
I'm gonna try to answer them, and someone else as well.
Oh, you gave away how to pronounce my name.
Oh yeah, oh sorry. That's just my personal.
Sarah Death, who's another runner of this game, has a different way of pronouncing it, which is wrong.
Wait, what?
But he sticks
What's
to
this way?
it. His way is saying some will say, and it's wrong.
Oh yeah, I remember.
But yeah, in this mission you get a what's called a timepiece, which you can use to switch between present and also 2 years ago, and you can in fact change the time. So in the present, Stilton has gone mad. He's a character. He's relevant to the plot. Don't worry about that. But in the present, we can prevent him from going to a séance, which causes him to go mad, and then he's just his normal self in the present.
Exactly.
And doing that changes the inside of the mansion, so we can suddenly access the area that the séance took place in.
Also, there's a different outcome of the mission where you can like do the super long leap when you go back to Sokolov. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah. Depending on whether or not you save Stilton, the end of the mission is slightly different, and there's a doorway that's barred up, and saving him is slightly faster because you can use that doorway. Also, this piece this part of the game has the second best dialogue.
Yeah, I waited for it.
From forever.
I'm not sure if I talked over it or not, but the Duke says this is more exciting than any orgy I've ever attended.
Yeah.
So great.
So this is
the
basically
best piece of dialogue is, of course, Anton Sokolov made this lock.
Come on. There's one. I think there's one line that's also pretty good.
What's that line? Haven't played this game forever.
The one from. Wait, give me a second. The one line where you hear the one line that just Jindo says after the orgy thing. It's just a meme, it's not really funny. How curious it seems to have worked.
Oh yeah, that one's also kind of okay. Also, here's another cutscene.
Look around you. A crumbling island at the very edges of the void.
This cutscene can actually be skipped if you're playing as Emily.
It's the place where my throat was cut.
Sadly, not as
4,000 years
cool.
ago.
Would save like
This is
2
where
minutes?
my life ended.
Oh yeah, we said something about answering questions, didn't we? He's using scroll wheel? No, he's not using scroll wheel, he's using
Part of the
macro.
void feels old.
Mess that one up.
I'd find a way to escape.
And yeah, timing with B-helps is really tight.
The wounds
But it's
won't cut my
easier.
skin, so I went limp.
Yeah, Emily can skip this.
My knife
That's
became a flint, and
kind of the only reason now why she's the better run. Like, Corvo is actually an okay run, now that he has B-helps as well.
Now come on, don't be so against it.
now you know Delilah's secret.
I'm against Corvo. Of course, Emily is better for other reasons as well. Like, she's just a better character.
But her will and
Yeah,
cunning
Emily is
were second to none.
slightly faster, but also slightly
She found
harder,
this place.
I would say.
Actually, I think there's an argument to be made for Corvo being the harder of the two runs.
And she
Wait,
discovered
what?
a way to draw
Like,
from
he
it.
definitely
cancels,
wasn't back when he didn't have B-helps, but now that he does, he's arguably a harder run. Like, I don't know because I've only ever run Emily, but that's what I've heard from people that run both.
I mean, yeah, he's obviously harder than before, but
She
Emily
tore
has
out a
F
piece of
cancels.
herself and hid away. Inside a thing made of bones.
I don't know.
She's made
But
herself
yeah,
immortal.
like, I don't know.
Also,
Like,
there's
it's kind of hard to say.
Delilah.
this weird
You're going to have
LOD
to find her spirit
of
and get
Hypatia
back
here.
to her.
So if you stay closer,
easy.
it's nothing weird, but
But what comes
if you
after
go
that
back
might
a
be
bit,
the hardest thing you will
her
ever
arms
do.
get really stretched.
The world is full of secrets.
Oh yeah, I've never noticed that. That looks so weird.
You never noticed that?
I've never seen that before. I always stare at the Duke,
Oh wow.
and I also blow out the candles. I've never noticed that thing.
Back
It's so
to the
weird.
skiff. Sokolov should
So
be
you
waiting.
just saw.
Oh
the
yeah.
lead.
Are you feeling lucky?
Oh
Maybe
no.
no one will even
Hell
notice.
no. It's marathon.
have
Of course.
changed.
Also, that door right earlier, that one would be locked if we
Are
hadn't
you
saved
ready to
Stilton.
leave? The
Yeah,
dust
it's
is
more
beginning.
like gates.
Yes, yeah, it's engaged,
Yes.
but
I found a way to get around Paolo and Byrne.
But yeah.
and
yeah,
I've been to
it would have been
Stilton's
locked if we
house.
hadn't saved
Let's
Stilton.
go.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get Duke now, just because
Oh, yeah.
my practice ones were all the right Dukes.
Alright, so
So-
this next mission is the one where we have to kill the Duke of Serkonos. We haven't talked much about the story, and I'm not going to talk about it much more. The made-up story about Lux is much more interesting.
This is my
But
side.
but basically, the second big bad,
I
the
can't believe-
almost biggest bad, is the Duke of Serkonos, and we have to kill him in this mission. And he has a body double, and one of them is always in the bedroom. Which one is random? And if
we
it's the
head
real
toward the
Duke, we
palace?
just kill him and finish
Let's
the
go.
mission, and it's great. If it's the body double in the bedroom, then there are 3 other spots, I think, where the Duke can be.
Yeah. No, wait.
No, it's 4 other spots. 4 other,
yeah,
four other
exactly,
spots. And which one is random? So it's a 50-50 chance of getting good luck. And if you don't get good luck, it's just a
Yeah, you just
It
have
like-
to basically run
like
through the entire
10
level.
to 30-second time loss. Just
Oh,
right there if you don't get good luck.
that wasn't intended actually.
let
You basically just have to look at every possible spot and see if the Duke is there. Also, drop assassinations are great. The button which is mapped to to block, which is used to prevent falling animations, is the same one which is used to knock people out. And yeah, sometimes the inputs are ambiguous and you knock out a person, and it looks
Yeah.
really stupid and wastes a bunch of time, and it's really annoying that they haven't patched that out.
More leaps just here.
Yeah, this place has a lot of like really cool leaps.
Yeah, I sadly
Like this mission,
couldn't get this really nice leap where you just land on this roof instantly.
it is possible to just basically leap across the map and just land on the roof of the
It's really
Yeah.
nice.
palace.
So,
It's really. Also, I have been kind of making fun of the game, but it is actually a really good game still,
dude, I got
even
good
with all
luck.
the issues. You got good luck.
Yes. Can't even believe it.
Let's see what Duke of Bell keeps hidden away.
Also, one way which you can tell whether or not you got good luck is by the key the Duke is holding. If
Wait,
it's the
actually?
vault key, if it's a vault key, then it's the Duke.
This is it.
If it's the other key, I think it's
Really
a
alive.
chest key or something it's called, then it's the body double.
Okay, I didn't know that. I just wait and see what Corvo says, because you
That
can
should tell
actually notice if he's the body double or not on the.
Yeah. Also for some
voice
reason,
line.
your character actually knows whether it's the body double or not after they kill them. Like the game just figures it out
What happened?
instead of you actually having to actually
What?
discover the identity, as in.
Oh, I think I just got annoyed by a piranha. Yeah,
Leave this place.
the piranha in the water
As you
just
want.
prevented me from climbing up the boat.
Also, there is a cutscene skip here. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. Kind of late.
Nice.
but-
So, for some reason, Megan Foster, that's kind of our partner in crime, will talk to us there for 30 seconds. For some reason, every other bit in the game, in every other bit of the game, we can skip her dialogue.
If
In
old
this
Sid
part, we
will
can't,
see
and it
me
lasts for
now.
30 seconds. But Saradat recently found, who's the current world record holder, he recently found that it's possible to that it's possible to skip her dialogue by blowing up a well oil tank next to her, and that for some reason just skips it. It's a really nice skip.
How many potions?
And this is the last mission. Also, I noticed that you used an incendiary dart.
Yeah.
Will you get one back, or will you have to climb the Tower of
I
Shame?
still have incendiary.
Oh, you still have two. Well, in that case, not an issue.
Yeah, there's some pretty nice leaps here, as you can see. I just went through the entire street.
Also, in the Emily run, at least if you run on a previous patch, this has probably my favorite trick in the game, which is the tower climb, where you can basically climb the last bit of the tower. And it's really cool, but recently Saradath has also found alternatives that work with both Corvo and Emily, so you don't actually have to do it. They are still slightly slower, but on the plus side you can run on current patch, which is faster for a lot of other reasons.
Also, get ready for time.
Oh yeah, time is coming up after we've killed Delilah and turned Emily to human and not stone.
So she'd replace all the world with this.
Okay, and time.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Emily.
Who is your favorite character in Dishonored?
Father, what happened?
Take it easy.
I don't
I'll
know
explain
actually.
everything.
Who? That's a tough one.
Yeah. Well, if you think about the game that's coming up, who's your favorite character in Dishonored?
I don't know actually.
You don't know. Anyway,
Also,
a lot of people's
we have no
favorite character in
credits
Dishonored is Dowd from the first game, and he makes an appearance in the DLC, or the standalone DLC for Dishonored 2, which is coming up.
Yeah, we will just swap games now.
Yeah.
Also, you could see, I don't know